This is an intro to the Sound Devices 664 recorder. This is the recorder that's used for all the advanced production sound recordings. On one side of the device, you'll find the 6 mic inputs and 2 headphone jacks. The other side of the device has the SD card slot, as well as the battery compartment. The front of the device has the power button, the transport button allowing you to record, play, and stop the device, 2 silver push-in buttons, and 2 rotary dials, which will allow you to navigate the menus. To access the recorder's main menu options, press the menu button and scroll with the right rotary dial. Before recording, scroll through these menu items and select the following settings. For the input menu setting, make sure phantom voltage is set at 48 volts. For limiters, make sure the limiters is set to on. For the recorder menu option, make sure record to SD is set to wave poly, sample rate is set to 48K, and bit depth is set to 24. For COM returns, make sure Slate COM mic source is set to internal mic. For timecode sync, make sure timecode mode is set to record run and frame rate is set to 24. And finally, for the file storage option, you want to format the SD card. After plugging in the mic, turn the channel for that mic on by pressing the silver input trim control for the channel, allowing it to pop out. Turn the control to the right. It'll click, indicating that the channel has been turned on. Push the PFL switch for the corresponding channel to the right. The display will switch to the input settings screen. Make sure the mic is set to the correct type. Use the rotary dials to access and scroll through selections. Push into select and scroll to turn. The rotary dial on the right will control the settings on the right, and the rotary dial on the left will control the settings on the left. For wireless or lavs, you want to use the mic setting, and for booms, you want to use the mic pH setting. pH stands for phantom power, which the boom mic needs to operate. Some additional settings for this input menu are using the rotary dial on the left, make sure ISO post fade is selected. Using the silver toggle switch below, make sure X1 and X2 are not highlighted. And using the silver toggle switch on the right, make sure LR mix is not selected. To arm a track to record, use the left rotary dial to select the track you would like to record to. Press and hold down the select rotary dial and press the meters button. The selected track should turn red, meaning it's ready to record. Set your level so your sound averages 0 on the sound device's meter. Using the transport button, you push up to record, push in to stop, push left or right to go forward or backward, and push down for playback. Use the right rotary dial to adjust the headphone volume. To hear playback for a track, push the PFL switch for that track to the left. Naming your tracks is extremely useful for keeping your clips organized for post-production. To do this, go to File Storage in the main menu. Press the rotary dial to enter the menu, and click on the first option, Take List. Push the ABC switch to the right. Scroll down to Scene, click, and then scroll to Add New Entry. Name the scene you're filming, then push the ABC switch to the right for OK. Repeat this, naming the rest of the scenes you're going to shoot. During production, navigate to the scene that you are filming. When you hit record, the scene name and take number will show up. The take number will change with each subsequent take. If you're not getting output to the headphones from the tracks, or if something isn't functioning the way you expect, reset to the factory settings. Go to Menu, Quick Setup, Load Settings, Factory Default, press OK. This will reset the Sound Devices 664 to the factory settings. So that's a brief intro to the basics of using the Sound Devices 664.